My name is Natasha, and this is my story. I grew up in Connecticut. My mother was a single mother until she met her current ex-husband. At the age of 5, my mother's ex-husband had sexually abused me, and it started out as him coming into my room at first, and he would just come into the room and look at me, and I guess he assumed I was asleep, but I was woke, and he would just stand there and stare, and then he would leave. And then after a while, it went a little further. There was a time when he did come in the room, and his shadow scared me, and I screamed and I cried for my mother. I called my mother, and I thought she would hear me. And he left when I called for her, but she never came to find out why I was calling for her. With the sexual abuse, it's starting with fondling and touching, and eventually it went to penetration. What he did was he would wait till my mother was gone, and he would say, "I can stop you from breathing." And I would say, "No, you can't." At 11, I wasn't thinking, "Oh, how you gonna stop me from breathing?" Then an incident had happened. He came in my room, waking me up, hitting me, asking me what happened, what boys was I talking to, what did we say. And I was telling him we really didn't say much. I told him exactly what had happened, and I don't know if he didn't believe me or he was just angry that I was talking to boys. But the next thing I knew, he was putting a rope around my neck, and I had passed out. When I came to, I was sitting on the floor with blood coming down my lip, and he was taking the rope from around my neck. There was no bruises. My mother didn't, to this day, she still don't know. It progressed as the years went on. I got in contact with someone from a sexual assault hotline who referred me to a counselor. We wrote a letter to the courts stating what happened. As time went on, and thinking back on everything I went through, I started to go to domestic violence support groups. And through the group and listening to everybody's story, I developed a passion to wanting to help women of domestic violence. I currently work for a domestic violence organization in New York. I'm married. We do have a son together. I do have a book that was just published in November.